What's up, y'all? Big Herc 916, and you tuned in to another edition of my vlog. Want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for sharing it with your friends, for making what it is today. I appreciate all the positive comments, and you know I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And today I want to talk about grown men doing little kid shit. Yeah, you got a lot of grown men that are doing little kid shit that they should have been doing when they were either in high school or in middle school. But now they trying to somehow relive their childhood as an adult. And to put it into perspective, you know, I got these people that I've, guys that I've ran across that talk about in their, 30s, some of them in their 40s, about trying to be a part of some clique or trying to fit into some social circle. And, this particular group or clique or social circle isn't really a group or social circle that you're going to become a multi-millionaire or billionaire with. It ain't like you're elevating your consciousness. It's not like they're an investment group. They're not traveling the globe, jet setting. They're not spiritually uplifting each other. They're not, making moves in the stock market or real estate game. I don't see the point. What's the point? You want to all wear the same jackets? You want to, hang out like you were back on the block and you got a family at home? Nigga, grow up. That shit is in the past, man. It's time to try to establish your legacy, man, to get your paper right. The only group or clique or social circle I'm trying to rub elbows with or be a part of is one that's going to make me a better person, that has more than what I have, or at least what I have at a minimum, and I'm a learn something from. I don't have time to be hanging out with a bunch of broke ass motherfuckers who don't have nothing positive going on in their life. What's the point? You sit around and tell war stories? They want to borrow money? They want to use your stuff, your house, your car, or borrow. I mean, what's the point? Man, I ain't got time for them type of people in my life at this age, man. Even when you're young, if somebody would have laced me up on some of the cats I was hanging around with, I would have shook them. But I didn't have nobody lacing me up like that. But to be a grown man and to be trying to wear the same jackets and hang out and just talk about nothing. If I'm gonna hang out with you and wear the same jacket, it's gotta be some designer shit, and we're talking about getting some paper, man. We're talking about creating a new app that's gonna change the world, or we're talking about some new startup, or the latest cryptocurrency tip, or something to do with technology, or natural gases, or something that's gonna be on some other shit. I'm not gonna sit around and waste my time talking about nothing. What you used to have, what you used to do, how fast you used to run, when you used to dunk the basketball, when you used to run the 40-yard dash, when you used to do this and that. Come on, man. You're living in the past. Lace me up with something I don't know. Where are you going to be in the next 5 years? You're already in your 40s. Where are you going to be at when you're about 45, 50? What's the move? What's the passive income you're trying to create? What's the investments you're setting up? What's your assets at? Do you have income property, or do you have things that are making you money while you're sleeping? That's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on the bull. I'm not focused on just the hanging out part and telling war stories. When I was in the pen, I didn't tell war stories. I didn't have time to be walking the track talking about things that led to me getting to the pen. I'm talking about things that's going to be beneficial when I get out the pen. That's what my conversation was about. You know, more power to you if you want to go out and get you a Harley and get you a matching Harley jacket and be highway warriors on the weekend. That's cool. Most of those cats are already papered out. That's just something they do in their free time. They most likely own corporations and, you know, they got private jets, 2 and 3 homes. So, you know, those guys, man, they're moving and shaking. But if you're talking about getting involved with something that doesn't pertain to elevating your lifestyle and your level of income, you need to really consider that and take a step back and assess your moves, man. I'm just saying, maybe you like that. You know, maybe you like being around a grimy crowd of people, you know, cats that backstab each other, that'll sleep with your girl when you're not looking, dudes who will run your credit up and get your, you know, do identity theft on you and not think twice about, you know, having somebody go rob your house when you're out of town. If you like those kind of people, then hey, more power to you. But I'm not hanging out with those kind of people. I'm trying to be around sharp minds. I know steel sharpens steel. I'm trying to learn from people. I'm trying to become a better me every day. And I need stimulating conversation. That's why I stay trying to grow myself and read and just, you know, go to places where I can increase, you know, better my association, because I had a not so good association coming up, and I made a lot of mistakes through just poor judgment. So hey, even if you're a youngster, why are you hanging out with them dudes, man? What they talking about? Do they sit around and play video games all day, get high, not work? Do they have a lot of ambition? Do they make you want to you know, get up and go and make money? If they don't do any of those things, if they don't inspire you to be great, then you need to shake them dudes, man. You need to think about, yeah, right now it's fun, you're doing your thing, you know, mom is paying all your bills, or dad is paying all your bills, and you got a roof over your head, you got a little car, you got a little honey. But those cats, man, once you get pulled in, it's hard to get pulled out, because people get mad when you stop hanging out with them. They get in their feelings. They want to talk bad about you, want to hate on you, want to talk greasy about you, because now you think you're better than them. To begin with, don't even get mixed up with them. That way you ain't got to deal with that, man. Be smart. Think about your future, man. You know, right now it's cool, but in your 30s and 40s, where you want to be at, how you want to be living. Think about it. Ask these cats that you're hanging out with how they want to be living, and that'll give you a good idea of whether or not you want to continue to associate with them. I'm trying to lace you up, man. Big Herc 916. Let's get this paper, man.